reason that I got more into low priced offers over exclusively sharing free resources in exchange for an email address was because I wanted more freedom. So I wanted to be able to consistently run ads, so I don't need to hang out on social media. But I believe that ads are part of my team. It's like hiring an employee, and it's a really good way of thinking about it. Ads are part of my team. I've hired them as an employee. They have to do something for me in order to keep working for me, or I'm going to fire them, type of thing. So knowing that, the faster they can make money for me, the more likely I'm going to keep them. That's one of the key reasons that I went with these low price intro offers. But here's the other curious thing. We started testing out, I think it was last year, a couple years ago, we started testing out comparing a free resource as an ad and a low priced intro offer as an ad. And we were testing it out to see which one converted better, which one cost me more to get in front of people, all these things. What we learned is that a low-priced intro offer covered its expenses faster, made more money faster, and led to people moving on that were more ideal clients and working with me in other ways. Think about that for a second. The free resources absolutely would bring in good people as well, but let's think about it. People who download freebies tend to be out there downloading freebies, right? Like probably left, right, center, and all the places all the time. And what happens after they download them? They probably don't even use them. Maybe it showed up in their inbox. Maybe they forgot about it. There's a high likelihood they're not actually going to even use the thing. Not always. Lots and thousands of people have downloaded my free visualization, my Millionaire Mirror visualization. But I don't run ads to that. And I'm not going to run ads to that, because the $37 low-priced offers convert so much better. The Millionaire Mirror visualization helped me create an audience and created a lot of fans. Superflow and my book created income, clients, and impact. That's how I see the difference between these things. Now, in the Get Paid Now trainings, I do recommend starting with a free resource, right? But here's the thing, the free resource that I typically recommend that you're starting with, if you don't have an audience, is actually going and doing some sort of free consult that you can use to add people to your email list, but also use to immediately sign someone up for a paid offer. You get clear on your messaging. You create some sort of a free resource, not a free resource, a free consult with you so that people can connect with you immediately if you don't have an audience. You start sharing those in the places that you do have access to, whether it's a group or someone else's group or your personal profile or Instagram or wherever. You start sharing those and you invite people to take advantage of those free resources. And there's a lot of training in here on how to do that. There's even some copy that I've written for you to show you kind of how you can do posts around it. Use that as your free resource in the beginning if you don't have an audience and you're trying to go directly from new to paid clients ASAP. As you're doing that, I would start looking at putting together some sort of a low-priced intro offer. Something that you can really show what you stand for, what you do, help your clients get an actual result during that time. Okay, so for instance, Superflow has worked so well for me for that because one, it shows my soulmate people who I actually am. Many people, we've had multiple messages from people who are like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what you're selling. Blah, like that kind of thing. They're so just like confused and whatever by it, which is perfect. It's like, fantastic. I don't think it's for you. Go find someone else's system that's going to feel more aligned. But we've had many, many, many more people be like, this is exactly what I've been looking for. I love the idea of working in flow. I love dropping the hustle. I love all of this. And then when they sign up for it, it helps them create an actual real result, which is having an influx of inspiration and energy, which moves them powerfully forward in their business. And people tend to get paid really quickly with that program. What happens if someone gets a result from your low price thing? They want more. Even if the thing just makes them feel good, they want more of that. So when I say show your soulmate people who you really are, I don't mean just go create some cookie cutter thing because it's the first thing you could think of. What do you stand for? Who are you working with? What are the specific results and outcomes that you want to help them create? And how can you give them a bite-sized version experience of that? That's what you put into that intro offer. Okay? So my book is one of these intro offers right now. I'm not saying go write a book. That would not be my general recommendation. But my book shows people who I really am, even if they only read the first chapter of it. Okay? So going back to your question here, Alexandra, around how do I know this is what my ideal client needs? If you're not sure what your ideal client needs, who they are, what they're wanting, what their problems are, then go do more of the free calls. Those free calls are not something you have to do forever, but they are oftentimes a rite of passage to be in this business. If you've never worked with a client, never had a conversation with a potential client, or not very many of them, you don't know what they want. You don't know what they're thinking. You don't know the words that they're using. So it's very difficult to know what to put into an intro offer or even a free resource. Here's the thing. Don't create a free resource or an intro offer because I told you you're supposed to have it. Create it with intention. Create something that you know is actually going to help those people. And if you don't know what's going to help those people, then you need to go talk to those people and figure out what's actually their real problem. Where are they actually stuck? So this was and I'm still doing this work for myself. I still come back to these questions. And it was the big aha that I had in even the last week when I was like, I've been really focusing on helping people make money, which obviously is important to me. But I've been focusing on helping them make money for the sake of money. And that's not the real outcome. My people want freedom, and they want time freedom and money freedom so they can go live their lives completely on their own terms, oftentimes with a significant other, and feel like they can live out their dreams without feeling like their business is an infant that they have to take care of all the time. So bit by bit, I'm refining that. Like I went immediately over to the Get Paid Now Academy sales page and I adjusted some of the key copy on it. I'll keep refining it so that it's more focused now on you want time and financial freedom to live out your dreams with the people you love, and I want to help you create a soul-led business that will give you that time and financial freedom. It's a slight adjustment, but I'm going to keep doing it. Do you see the differences? Isabel, I know what I want to offer as a freebie. Awesome. So what I would love to know is the best ways to set it up and share it, options to grow and expand my audience. When you say set it up, what do you mean? Do you mean like, if it's an audio or you put it in the format that feels best for you. And then you deliver it typically through an email. And we can go into more details if you want around like the basics of that setup. But you'll need some sort of an opt-in page, a landing page, and then how to use it to grow and expand your audience. It really comes back to you're either going to use organic traffic or you're going to use paid traffic, or a bit of both. I do recommend use organic a bit first, so we make sure that it's actually converting before you go pay to put, get it in front of more people. Don't boost posts, by the way. It just is like throwing money at Facebook, and because you're not targeting. You're just like, here's $10, show this to whoever you want. That is not an effective way to do ad spend. You need to actually set things up as an ad so that you're actually targeting. Here's the other cool thing. For those of you who do already have a list, like if you have a list of, I think it's 1,000 or more people, you can actually upload that list to Facebook, meaning you can immediately create ads to target people who are already on your email list, which helps get that low price intro offer or whatever it is that you're creating in front of more people and building a bigger relationship with those people. Facebook also tracks people who have liked your business page, commented on things. You can put a tracking pixel over on your website. So anyone who visits your website, Facebook has tracked them and you can retarget them with ads. Facebook also tracks anyone who's watched 3 seconds or more of a Facebook live stream, even if it's the replay later on, that you did from your business page. So this is part of the reason for the longest time I did so many live streams for my business page, is because people would watch at least 3 seconds of those and we would be able to retarget them with free resources, low price intro offers, that sort of thing. So you have this opportunity to be continually building this list of warm leads. That's why, so for me, my email list is not very big. For the size of my business and how long I've been in business, it's probably like maybe 10K. And one of my big focuses is currently is starting to really ramp up my list size because I think email list is so vitally important. But the cool thing is that my list of warm leads on Facebook and Instagram, that's people who have, liked things, commented on things, watched some Facebook Live, whatever. The list of people that I can target with ads is somewhere between 100 and 200,000, substantially bigger. Okay, so just kind of a cool fact on the side that you can be building your email list while also building this warm leads list. Okay, so generating traffic, you're either doing it organic, you're doing it with paid. I'd recommend starting with some organic to make sure that you know your messaging. If you don't know what your messaging is, go through video 1 of Get Paid Now, go through that, drop the messaging in the group. We're more than happy to support you with that. If you're still not really sure where to go with that, start connecting with people. I know it's uncomfortable, but having real conversations with real people is one of the fastest ways to know what your ideal clients actually want. And also during those conversations, it becomes really easy to then support them, connect with them, offer them the next step. And that's really what those first 3 trainings of Get Paid Now does. Now, if you're wanting to move past that, then you can start taking what you learned in those first 3 trainings. You can start creating, moving from one-to-one into a course or something that you can sell to more people, instead of one-to-one, one-to-many type of thing. And then from there, you can keep automating. So there's absolutely levels of this work, depending on where you're at, the size of your audience, what your actual desires are. If your big focus is to create time and financial freedom ASAP and not mess around with hanging out on social media, then you're going to do those first couple steps of Get Paid Now, but then relatively quickly you're going to add in low-priced intro offers and you're going to put paid advertising behind them.